Fox's debuting medical drama Doc has already made quite a splash during its first season so far, but will the show get renewed for season 2 soon? Based on the Italian series Nelli Tue Mani, the series concerns Dr. Amy Larson, Molly Parker, who is the chief of internal medicine for a hospital. A car accident causes Dr. Larson to lose her memory of the previous 8 years, and she tries to resume her work while also rebuilding her relationships. The over-the-top concept, mixed with the show's grounded interpersonal conflicts, makes Doc a unique addition to the medical drama genre. Though early reviews of the show have called it maudlin, via USA Today, it's clear from the outset that Fox struck gold with Document. While failing to crack a Rotten Tomatoes score above 50%, the series has delivered massive ratings for the network, and has managed to stand out in a crowded field of medical dramas. Shows like Dr. Odyssey, Brilliant Minds, The Pit, and the comedic St. Denis Medical all began during the 2024 to 2025 season, but Doc has trumped them in the ratings. While this isn't a confirmation, it's a good sign of the show's future. Doc Season 2 latest news. The new medical drama breaks viewership records for Fox. Amy Larson, Molly Parker, in Doc Episode 1, sitting on a bed. Even though a Season 2 renewal is still in limbo, the latest news confirms that Doc has broken viewership records for Fox. The Freshman series joined a crowded field of new medical dramas when it arrived in the early days of 2025, but it gained momentum at a lightning pace just days after its network TV debut. Doc premiered to a 2.2 million viewer audience, but got over 15.6 million viewers across all platforms in the first 11 days after its debut. This represents a 600% increase in viewership, an unprecedented leap for Fox. Doc raked in Fox's biggest debut audience since 911 and the spin-off, 911, Lone Star, and represents a big success for the network, which doesn't pump out as many new shows as its competitors. While NBC, CBS, and ABC all premiere a handful of new shows every season, Fox is decidedly more selective with its content. With such high viewership numbers for Doc, it not only represents a big success in such a crowded field, but also suggests that Season 2 might be right around the corner. Nevertheless, Fox hasn't renewed Doc for a second season quite yet. Despite its triumphant debut numbers, Fox has yet to renew Doc for a second season. While the initial ratings seem to suggest that the network has struck gold, the medical drama will need to hold on to a large portion of that audience throughout Season 1 if it is to be renewed. Flashes in the pan do often happen on network TV, and if viewers begin tuning out throughout its debut outing, Fox will have no choice but to pull the plug. Fortunately, Doc got out to such a big head start that if even a fraction of its audience sticks around, it will still be a successful debut series. Doc Season 2 cast details. Who returns to Westside Hospital in Season 2? Like most medical dramas, the cast of Doc is a diverse ensemble that helped to flesh out the world that swirls around Dr. Amy Larson and her struggle to reclaim her past. Naturally, Season 2 will likely see the return of the entire main ensemble, including Molly Parker as Dr. Larson, who has only just begun to unpack the last 8 years that she has forgotten. Joining her will be Omar Metwally as Dr. Michael Hamda, Molly's ex-husband, who is also the chief medical officer of Westside Hospital. Adding to the spice and intrigue, John Ecker plays young Dr. Jake Heller, a physician who was having an affair with Dr. Larson before the accident, an affair she can no longer remember. Amir Van appears as Dr. Larson's longtime friend and confidant, Dr. Gina Walker, while Scott Wolf is the jealous and conniving Dr. Richard Miller. Anya Banerjee plays the role of young Dr. Sonia Mitra, who chafes against Dr. Larson's personality. Dr. Larson's mentee, Dr. Theodore T.J. Coleman, is played by Patrick Walker. Dr. Larson's daughter, Katie, is played by Charlotte Fountainjardine. Doc Season 2 story details. What other memories will Dr. Larson uncover? A promo image of Dr. Larson surrounded by refracted images of herself in Doc. Though medical cases add some intrigue to each episode, the heart of Doc is Dr. Larson's struggle to recover her past and her personality. This opens the door for nearly endless story possibilities as twists and turns threaten to totally overturn the progress that Dr. Larson has made. As was illustrated by her relationship with Katie, who is now no longer the 9-year-old that Amy remembers, other aspects of Dr. Larson's life will surely surface to cause her distress. However, it will likely take the full scope of Season 1 story to get a clearer picture of Season 2.